Hey everyone, welcome to Business English Success Strategies, a part of Mastering English Communication. Are you tired of feeling lost in business meetings or struggling to express your ideas clearly? You're not alone. It might be because you're missing a few key strategies that could make all the difference. Today, we're diving into a simple yet powerful approach to learning business English quickly and efficiently, all using the amazing resource that is YouTube. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear 10-step plan to boost your language skills and take your career to the next level. We'll discuss setting clear goals, finding the perfect YouTube channels for you, and creating a learning routine that fits seamlessly into your busy schedule. Let's do this. All right, let's kick things off with the first step, which is setting crystal clear goals. Ask yourself, what do I really want to achieve with my business English? Do you want to communicate more effectively with your clients? Maybe you're aiming to participate in meetings with confidence, or perhaps you want to write emails that get results. Once you pinpoint your goals, you can prioritize them. Which ones are the most urgent? Which ones will have the biggest impact on your career? This is about identifying those key areas you need to focus on. Remember, your goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound or SMART goals. Having clear goals will not only help you stay focused, but it will also allow you to track your progress and celebrate those small wins along the way. Now that you know what you want to achieve, it's time to find the perfect YouTube channels to guide you on your business English journey. YouTube is a goldmine of valuable resources, but it's easy to get lost in the sea of content. First things first, look for channels that are dedicated to teaching business English. These channels are more likely to cover the specific vocabulary, grammar, and communication skills that are relevant to your professional life. When exploring channels, pay attention to their teaching style and format. Do they use real-life examples and case studies? Do they offer interactive exercises or quizzes? And here's a bonus tip. Check out the comments section. See what other learners are saying about the channel and the content. Choosing the right YouTube channels is like finding the perfect mentors for your business English journey, so take your time and choose wisely. Now, let's take it a step further. While general business English channels are fantastic, don't underestimate the power of niche channels that focus specifically on your industry. Whether you're in marketing, finance, tech, or any other field, there are channels out there dedicated to teaching English for that specific industry. Think about it. Every industry has its own unique jargon, communication styles, and even cultural nuances. By diving into industry-specific channels, you'll gain exposure to the exact language and terminology used in your field, giving you a competitive edge. For example, if you work in marketing, you might want to subscribe to channels that discuss digital marketing strategies, social media trends, or content creation tips. The beauty of industry-specific channels is that they provide real-world context for the language you're learning. It's like learning business English on the job, but without the pressure. If you find this content helpful so far, don't forget to like the video. Step 4. Become a note-taking ninja. All right, let's move on to step 4, which is all about becoming a note-taking ninja. When you watch a video, it's easy to passively consume the information and think, yeah, I got it. But then an hour later, it's gone. Poof, vanished into thin air. Taking notes helps you stay focused, reinforces what you're learning, and creates a handy reference guide that you can revisit anytime. So, how do you take effective notes? Well, it depends on your learning style. Some people prefer to jot down key vocabulary words and their definitions. Others like to summarize the main points of the video in bullet points. Experiment with different note-taking methods and find what works best for you. Step 5. The power of repetition. Let's talk about repetition, and no, I'm not talking about watching the same video on repeat. I'm talking about repeating phrases and shadowing speakers, a technique that can seriously boost your pronunciation and fluency. When you hear a phrase or sentence you like, pause the video and repeat it out loud, mimicking the speaker's intonation, rhythm, and pronunciation as closely as possible. Pay attention to the way they move their mouth and try to replicate it. Shadowing takes this a step further. Instead of pausing, try speaking along with the speaker in real time, almost like you're their shadow. It's like having a conversation with the speaker, even if it's just you in the room. Don't worry if you stumble over words or your pronunciation isn't perfect at first. The goal is to get comfortable speaking and to train your mouth to produce those English sounds more naturally. Step 6. Don't be a stranger. Get involved. Moving on to step 6, which is all about getting involved and engaging with the content. Don't just be a passive viewer, be an active participant in the learning process. One of the easiest ways to do this is by using the comment section below the video. Did you find the video helpful? Let the creator know. Have a question about something that wasn't covered? Ask away. See someone else's comment that you agree or disagree with. Start a conversation. Engaging with the content in this way has some serious benefits. First, it helps you practice your writing skills in a real-world context. You'll be using business-related vocabulary and grammar in your comments, which helps solidify your understanding. Second, it allows you to connect with other learners and professionals from around the world. And lastly, it gives you the opportunity to get feedback on your English. Moving right along to step 7, which is all about creating your very own business English playlist. Think of it as your personalized language learning library curated specifically for your goals and interests. As you come across helpful videos, don't just watch them and forget about them. Add them to a dedicated playlist so you can easily revisit them later. This is especially useful for videos that cover topics you find challenging or videos that you want to review regularly. I recommend organizing your playlist into different categories or topics. For example, you might have a playlist for business English vocabulary, another for presentation skills, and another for negotiation techniques. This will make it easier to find the exact videos you're looking for when you need them. Step 8. Subtitles and translations are your friends. Let's be real for a second. Sometimes it can be tough to keep up with fast-talking native speakers, especially when it comes to business English with its specific jargon and technical terms. But don't worry, YouTube has some fantastic features that can make your life a whole lot easier. Subtitles and translations. Don't be afraid to turn them on, even if you're not a complete beginner. Seeing the words written out while you're listening can significantly improve your comprehension, especially when it comes to catching those tricky words or phrases that you might otherwise miss. Now, if you're really struggling to understand a particular word or phrase, YouTube's translation feature can be a lifesaver. While the translations might not always be perfect, they can give you a general idea of what's being said, which can be incredibly helpful in understanding the overall context of the video. Step 9. Consistency is key. We're getting close to the end, but this next step is crucial. Consistency is key. Learning a language, especially business English, is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about making small, consistent efforts over time, rather than trying to cram everything in at once. The key is to integrate business English learning into your daily or weekly routine. Whether it's dedicating 10 minutes every morning during your commute or blocking out an hour on Sunday evenings, find a time that works best for you and stick to it as much as possible. Remember, even short, focused study sessions are better than none at all. Treat your business English learning like an important appointment that you can't miss. The more consistent you are, the easier it will become. Learning will start to feel less like a chore and more like a natural part of your day. Step 10, celebrate your success. And finally, the last but certainly not least step, celebrate your successes. When you're working hard towards a goal, it's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day grind and forget to acknowledge how far you've come. But celebrating your milestones is crucial for staying motivated and keeping that momentum going. So how can you celebrate your progress? Well, first of all, give yourself a pat on the back. Acknowledge your hard work and dedication. Next, reward yourself for reaching those milestones. Did you master a new grammar point? Treat yourself to a nice dinner. Did you successfully deliver a presentation in English? Go out and celebrate with friends. And finally, don't be afraid to share your success with others. Tell a friend, family member, or colleague about your achievements. In summary, you got this. And there you have it. Those are my 10 easy steps to help you learn business English quickly and efficiently using YouTube. Remember, it's all about setting clear goals, finding the right resources, being consistent with your learning, and most importantly, enjoying the journey. Every mistake is an opportunity to learn and grow. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What are your biggest challenges when it comes to learning business English? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to share this video with anyone else who might find it helpful.